So, I recently booked, let me go back. I apologize, today's episode is a little chaotic. It's been a while since I've posted anything, and I have like one day to do this. Why only one day? Well, I just recently booked a wedding. I recently booked a wedding. A friend of mine, his daughter was getting married, and I knew I needed 2 cameras to do it. I wanted one camera with a longer lens, one camera with a longer lens. It was going to be this camera, this setup. One camera with a longer lens, my 100 to 300 Sigma, but I adapted it for this camera. It's normally a Canon lens, so it doesn't have any autofocus. And then I needed a dedicated camera with an autofocus lens, a shorter lens. So this is an 85. It's a Zeiss Batiste is what it is, 1.8. 85. So I rented this camera, 6100, and I already had the 6000. So I knew they were going to be close enough that I wouldn't have to relearn any menus. So I booked the wedding, bought this fancy stir-up double camera setup thing, and then unfortunately the bride got sick and they had to reschedule the wedding. So I'm going to be reimbursed for this rental, but I figured while I have it, why not do a review on the lens, the camera body, and the rental process. So I rented from lensrental.com, but the experience has been absolutely amazing. First of all, they sent it in a cardboard box, and then inside the box was a waterproof case, and then inside that case was a Sony case, or another camera case, with the camera body and a cap on the camera body, a camera body and a cap on it, and then the lens with the caps. And they also put this clear lens protector on here so that, you know, you don't have to worry as much about scratching the lens, especially with a rental. So yeah, it's been amazing. I'm actually getting really spoiled with this lens, and I'll put some sample photos up here. But the 1.8 with the autofocus is really great. My only complaint is that sometimes the autofocus kind of focuses on whatever is closest to the lens, so you kind of have to fight it sometimes. But it's got, the 6100 has a touch screen, so you can kind of like pull back, tap where you want it to focus, and then come back in or stay out here. And the focus ring helps a little bit, but not 100% of the time. Other than that, this lens is fantastic. The color rendering, the optics, it's all just so beautiful. And
fast.
It's very fast. It's been a blast to use. Also, a buddy of mine came over the other day, Zach White. You'll be hearing a lot about him because he's awesome.
Acting with you feels like coming home.
He bought this green screen behind me and left me with his lights. And then with his lights and some of my lights, I'm able to do this awesome sort of chair setup with the green screen behind me. I'm not sure what I'm going to put up there yet, but you guys will obviously see while you're watching this. What else? I found some AirPods today in my daughter's room. She was cleaning out and she moved a box that had been sitting on her floor for a while, and these AirPods were there, and I walked in and I was like, what? AirPods? Where did these come from? And she had no idea where they came from. I cleaned them up, synced them to my phone, and it says somebody's name, AirPods. I contacted the only person with that name that I know on Facebook, and I'm just waiting to hear back from them. But it's been like 2 years maybe since that person's been to my house, so I don't know if these are theirs or not. But yeah, I've been wanting some AirPods, and then they just appeared in my daughter's room. How crazy is that? But obviously, if I find out whose these actually are, I'm gonna give them back to him. But it was nice to be able to test them out. I cleaned them up real nice, washed them down with some alcohol wipes, and they're like as good as new. These are really cool. So, but yeah, this lens is just fantastic. So fast. I'll try to get some video too with it so you guys can see the 4K. little window on the top shows what it shows. What does it show? Right now it's saying 2.7 millimeters. Okay, so it's showing me my focus, like how far away my subject is that I'm focusing on. So right now, just testing it, it's saying infinity, it's saying 0.8 meters, 1 meter, infinity, 0.8 meters. And then it's doing like a plus and minus on the side. And I think that's showing me my depth of field there. I'm not exactly sure how to use that, but it seems really cool. You guys are 2.4 meters away. Ooh, taking photos of my phone. Anyways, keep an eye out. I may do, well, I don't know. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry that this is so late with the holidays. It's been crazy around here. Been having family in town and whatnot, so. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything and it would really help me out a lot. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers so I can start monetizing my videos, which would be really nice. I mean, either way, I'm going to continue to make videos. I'm going to continue to share my art and my experiences with you guys and reviews as best as I can. I'm not the best reviewer there is, but I feel like I have some input to give on some of these lenses and some of these things that I buy that might help you guys out as well if you're considering buying something. Oh, another cool thing the lens rental place does is they have a keep it price. For this lens, it's like $8.99 to keep this lens, and like I think it was $700 to keep the body, which is still just out of my price range, but that's pretty cool that they do that. And then they do a discount from whatever you paid for the rental on your keep it price. So yeah, that's it for now. Bye.